In a vibrant kingdom, there lived a generous and wealthy man named Malik, beloved by people for his kindness, and he was married to the most beautiful woman in the land named Naya, whose radiant smile could light up even the darkest days. Malik had a close friend named Jabari, who had been his companion since childhood. Though he was poor, Jabari was rich in spirit and always found joy in his friend's company. The two shared countless adventures, from climbing trees to racing down hills. But one fateful day, an accident happened, one that left Jabari blind for the rest of his life. And for this, Malik vowed to take care of his friend no matter what. Despite Malik and Naya's wealth and love, they struggled to conceive, a burden that weighed heavily on Naya's heart. But Malik never wavered in his devotion. He constantly showered her with affection and reassuring words. Years turned into longing ache until their prayers were finally answered with the birth of a son, Zuri. The family erupted in joy, celebrating the arrival of their son, who had brought back warmth and laughter into their lives. As Zuri grew into a spirited young boy, he filled their home with energy and curiosity. His laughter echoed throughout the village, drawing even neighbors to share in his infectious joy. Zuri was a bright boy, eager to learn and explore the world around him. He quickly completed his primary school, often bringing home tales of his adventures with his friends and the lessons he had learned from his teachers. Malik and Naya beamed with pride as they watched their son excel, his eyes sparkling with the promise of a bright future. When Zuri transitioned into secondary school, he embraced the challenges with determination. He delved into the subject with enthusiasm, while maintaining a playful spirit. His friends often admired him for his kindness, as he always shared his food with those who needed it the most. Jabari, always close by, marveled at Zuri's growth, sharing stories from their childhood adventure that inspired Zuri to dream big. One evening, while Malik and Jabari reminisced about their childhood, Malik mentioned his desire to adopt a son for Jabari. "I want to ensure that you are never alone," he stated. "You deserve a legacy, my friend, and I'll leave some of my properties for your boy." Naya, overhearing this conversation, felt a rush of jealousy. The thought of sharing Malik's wealth and affection with an adopted son for Jabari consumed her. "What about our son?" she lamented afterwards. "Will he be overshadowed by the blind man's son?" In a moment of despair, Naya concocted a plan to rid herself of what she perceived as a threat. Naya, feeling insecure and envious, told her husband that Jabari's frequent visits were draining the coffers. "He consumes too much of your generosity," she lamented. One evening, her eyes clouded with jealousy. She stated, "You must distance yourself from him or he will be the end of us." Malik laughed gently, dismissing her fears. "My love, my wealth is endless because of the blessings I receive. Jabari is family. His joy is also our joy. But Naya's jealousy grew, twisting into something heinous. So, she devised a plan. However, as Zuri thrived in his studies, a shadow loomed over their happiness. Naya poisoned a meal meant for Jabari, sealing it with the pretense of kindness. "Take this food home, Jabari," she said sweetly, masking her dark intent with a smile. "I made it specially for you. Enjoy it." Jabari, oblivious of her malice, gratefully accepted the lunch, feeling lucky to have a friend like Malik. As he walked along the path, he heard a faint voice. "Please, can you spare something to eat? I am famished." Jabari paused, recognizing the voice. "Zuri!" he exclaimed, seeing the innocent boy's eyes wide with hunger. "I forgot my lunch at home while rushing to school this morning." Torn between his own needs and the boy's plight, Jabari remembered Malik's generosity and thought, "How can I be stingy to the one who brings joy to my friend?" He sat beneath a large banyan tree, offering the poisoned meal to Zuri. They both laughed and talked, savoring the moment as the boy consumed the food. Upon returning home, Naya served her son lunch at the table, but he declined. Shortly after that, he fell to his knees crying. "What is it, my son? What did you eat today?" Naya inquired. "Mother, I ate some food offered by Uncle Jabari. He shared everything with me without reserve." Naya's heart sank as she realized the consequence of her action. "My wrong deeds have returned to me," she lamented. Her jealousy had not only endangered a life, but had brought misfortune upon her own family. Malik returned home as usual after a long day at work, expecting to embrace his family. Instead, he found Zuri collapsed on the floor, pale and unresponsive. Panic surged through him as he called out for Naya, desperately seeking for answers. Horrified, Naya stumbled into the room, her face pale and ashen. She hesitated, then revealed the truth eventually. "Zuri ate the food I meant for Jabari. I'm sorry, Malik. I poisoned the meal. I was so consumed by jealousy. I'm so sorry." As Malik's heart shattered, he demanded to know how it had come to this. Naya, overwhelmed by guilt, recounted her feelings of insecurity and her misguided attempts to protect her family. Horrified by the revelation, Malik realized the gravity of her action and the betrayal cut so deep. The love he once shared with her was tainted by her darkness. "Pack your things and leave this house immediately. I can no longer trust you." Even as Jabari pleaded for understanding, Malik's resolve hardened. He threw Naya's belongings into the street, watching her leave in tears. The echoes of their shattered home still lingered in the silence. Now, Naya realized the consequences of her actions and choices. Understanding that true wealth comes not from possession, but from the love and kindness, the bonds we share with people